Thanks, Contender. Appreciate you. We hit a Genesis and a few autos, AP. Nothing like super crazy. All right. I think we are live on. Oh crap! I gotta turn that off. I always forget I can't have the music on for YouTube. They don't like that. All right. I'm gonna turn this overlay off. Like I can't even see my screen. There's so many boxes. If we need the overlay back, I can always put it back. All right. I bet they do. Bet they do. Yeah, I can't have music on over there. They don't like it. All right, guys. I think we are where we need to be. Um, appreciate everybody that got into this one. So let's get going. We're gonna start with the new A and G. And this usually takes a little bit longer to rip because oh, why that? I like it. Stained glass, something. You know what I'm saying? Or at least break even. Yeah, right. Well, here's the thing, Quirks. One thing you do know is you're gonna get a bunch of cards. We hit a big card. Blaster box. The floor. That's hilarious. Dude, if I had enough room to lay down in here, you guys don't realize my green screen is literally a couple like a foot behind me. Like it's right here. Like it's not there's not a lot of room. Alright. Here we go, guys. I haven't ripped this before, so bear with me. At least this year's. Let's see how it goes. Good luck. Starting off here, we got Sisler, Strawberry, Soto, Perry. We got a mini of Red Schrodentist, and then a Goose Gossage on the Wicked Curves. Goose Gossage. It would take forever to put up here. Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it, man. We got Keyshaw, Mathewson, Shine. I don't know who that is. Posey. We got Mesa Jr., Victor Mesa Jr., and then Cardinals win the World Series on the Bruce Sutter. That's crazy. You never know, dude. We got Soler, Tony Gwynn, Robert Jr., Mizrowski, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and then a Bob Gibson on the Wicked Curves. And like I like to check the because like literally I've hit one of these before and it was numbered, but it was handwritten with a pen, which was pretty sick. Chipper Jones, Arias, Bryce Harper, Furman. We got Murray, Eddie Murray on the mini, and then win the Battle of the Bay, Mark McGuire. Hornsby, Steer, Barnett. Who's Barnett? Greg Barnett, musician. We got Honus Wagner, And then a Barracuda, the 50 fish from Global Waters. We got a Barracuda Mini and then a Clayton Kershaw Wicked Curves. And so, like, all these weird cards like this, they all go to the NIL spot. Just so everybody's in the know here. They're not a baseball player. We got Abrams, Altuve, Ramirez, Shireman. We have a Carlos Beltran on the gold border, and then the Nationals win the World Series. We got Kim, Jackson Morrell, Franchitti, Dario Franchitti, Killebrew. We got Skylar Austin, who's an actor, and then Pedro Martinez, Wicked Curves. That'll go to the NIL spot. Tucker, Baum, Gehrig. We have Verdez, musician Ty Verdez on the chrome. Andy Petite, and then the Rockies win the pennant. That is Matt Holliday, the Rockies. That was the first box. Duran, Lee, DJ Kiley, McGriff. We have a Kyle Schwarber on the black border there, and then a Wicked Curves Jim Palmer. Bogarts, Riley, Albies, Chapman. We have Moonlight, State beaching it. So it's like, it looks like a postcard, California. And then the Blue Jays win the World Series. Come on. Kirby, Aaron Judge, Acuna, Ott. Got Julio Rodriguez, and then a Joe Musgrove. You know, like I said, I seen where somebody hit a Livy Dunn Dirty Myrtle Beach. We got Maddox, Dana, Murray, Morgan, Barros. We have a black border, Hido Nomo. And then the Royals win the World Series. Brett Saberhagen. We got Chanel, Guerrero Jr., Prepone, 5 out of 50. We got an out of 50 gold Laura Prepone. She's an actress. Prepon? I don't know. Walker, Jackson Jobe, and then Trevor Hoffman on the Wicked Curves. That out of 50 will go to the NIL as well. Oh, okay, now I recognize her. Nah, I got it. Alvarez, Suzuki, Wheeler, Simeon, Goose Gossage, and the Tigers, Kirk Gibson. Conan, Carroll, Reagan, Rice, and then we got a Bird Roadrunner out of New Mexico. And then Nolan Ryan on the Wicked Curves. Like I said, you just never know what you're gonna find in these. We got Bregman, Festa, Jenkins, Morgan on the chrome. We have a bronze gold border, Corbin Carroll, and then the Rangers, Hilm. P. Crow Armstrong, Halter, Tovar, Bunning. We got Kobe Mayo, and then a CC Sabathia. Names to be looking for? Okay. Matthews, Bendetti, Gibson. We have a Sasaki on the Chrome Hollow. Roki Sasaki, Tovar, and then Kirby Puckett. Sasaki's pretty cool. Hertz, Simpson, Muncie, Guerrero. Another bird here. We got a Robin out of Wisconsin and a Barry Zito. Perez, Trio, Kershaw, Marshall. We have a Kevin Alcantara on the Mini Chrome. And then Alec Baum. And like I said, normally I would top load a lot more of these, put them up here, but just for the sake of time, I'm just trying to go a little quicker with baseball. We got Clemens, Abel, Chisholm Jr., McCovey. We got Connor Norby, and then Tom Seaver. Come on, give us at least one auto, man. You like it, Sabo? Like I said, these are just unique. I like the feel of these cards, too. We got Mason Wynn, Ripken, Page. We got May, Pete Alonso, and then David Ortiz. I kind of missed the X-ray cards. You guys remember the X-ray cards last year? That was something else. We got Rhett Lauder, Jax, co-pilot, Locklear, bench. We have a Roberto Clemente on the black border, and then a Steve Carlton Wicked Curves. Dodgers. Clemente, Shaw, Carlton, Callaway. That's Sway Callaway. And then we got another fish. We got a halibut fish. And then Mark Burrell. Jung, Simpson, Locklear, Walker. We got Boyd, Matthew Boyd, commemorating the original picture cards. Like, some of these I think are different types of inserts. Eddie Murray, like with the different borders and stuff. I know I'm not calling that out, but anything for Detroit yet? Not that I remember. Fisk, Contreras, Kershaw. We got Gibson. I think it's Kirk Gibson. Bronze border, Corbin Burns. And then a Blake Snell, Wicked Curves. Hershire, Abel, Carlton, Rice. We have Light the Night, Thomas Point, Shoal, Lighthouse, and then an Albert Pujols. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you hit that follow button. Turner, Schmidt, Page, Soto, Ty Cobb on the chrome, and then Andy Petite. Guerrero, another Jax, Posey, Beltran, Blevin, got Burt Blevin, and then Joe Carter. Pettit. Thank you. Banks, Dean, Strawberry, Robert Jr. We've got Alex Ohanian. Women's track group. We got Brett. Strawberry. That's what I said. Strawberry. What'd I say? Strawberry? Yelich. Shine. Furman. Bagwell. Albert Pujols. Black border and a Trevor Hoffman. We're just making the way I talk. Strawberry. Strawberry. We're going back to the Tennessee thing here, Quirks. That's what we're doing right now. Robinson, Malloy, Barnett, Alcantara. We have another Beach, 7 Mile Beach, and then Kirk Gibson. Last box of baseball, we got Williams, Gwynn, Sheeman, Perez, Aaron Judge on the mini, and then a Nolan Ryan Wicked Curves. Campbell, Lugo, Bryce Harper, Franchetti, DJ Mighty Me, or he's a rapper apparently, and then Heim. The Judge got decent. I heard Noel, Steer, Lou Gehrig, Barry Larkin. We got Logan Gilbert, and then a Chris Sale. Come on, we need another number or something. Green, Gilbert, Ramirez, Cali. We got Brandon Coleman and David Ortiz. Jackson Holiday, Jackson Morrell, Chapman, Santo. How about a Paul Skeens mini? That's sick. And then a Christy Mathewson. I like that Skeens. So is Cal. What are you trying to say? The no border Paul Skeens. That is a sick looking card with him pitching at the bottom of it. I don't know that it's, super rare or anything, but that's still cool looking with him pitching down there. We got Lee, Acuna Jr. We got a patch, pinstripe patch for the Padres. That is Luis Arias. Is game used piece of equipment, your uniform, game used pinstripe patch going to the Jags. We got Chung on the bronze border, Jamie Chung, and then Alex Bregman. True MVP. Right before the make it kind of is. Like you hope for a couple of nice, a couple of nice hits. That's a clean patch though. Let's go into truck. Riley, Albies, Barros, Miz. We got Willie Adams and a Yohan Santana. Last pack of baseball. Right contender. I feel you. Blade, Freed, Guerrero Jr., Hank Aaron, Cranston, Brian Cranston. He's an actor. And then Scott Rowland. There we go. That's it for baseball. All right, who's ready for some hobby blasters for basketball, man? And those are fun. Like I said, we got a patch and numbered out of 50 and a bunch of minis. All right, let's rock and roll here. We're playing basketball. All right, first 5. Here we go. Good luck, guys. We got Trey Murphy, Dyson Daniels, John Morant, Jalen Green, Victor Wembanyama on the Thunder Road green, and then an AJ Johnson rookie. Ben Simmons, Jonas, Zion. We got Sadiq Bey Mosaic, Jonathan Magbo on the green rookie, and a Tim Duncan. I just realized how dark it was over here. I forgot I moved my light a minute ago. I'm trying to trying to put some rookies up here. Time to slam. Jeremy Sochan, Damian Lillard, Laurie Markkanen, McDaniels, Giannis, and Day'Ron Holmes. SGA, Trey Young, Jalen Williams. First auto going to the Mavericks. Sam Perkins, cracked ice auto going to the Dallas. And then we have Tumani Kamara on the silver and a Saloon rookie. First auto going to Dallas. I think usually per case we usually average somewhere around 12 autos, something like that. We got Halliburton, Davis, Brooks, Vucevic, Jokic on the green mosaic, and a Da Silva for the Magic. Just top loaded, did you really? Luka, Beasley, Benedict Mathurin, Victor Wembanyama on the second year. Cracked ice. Bub Carrington was the one I couldn't think of earlier of the give and go. And then a Giannis. Not a bad pack. We got Eason, Russell, Finney-Smith, Drummond, John Morant on the Evan Performers green, and a Khalil Ware base rookie. Mike Conley, Van Vliet, Capella, Bam, Zach Edey, rookie, green mosaic, and a Adim Bona. John Collins, OG Anunoby, Jaden Ivey, LaMelo Ball, KD on the Thunder Road, and a Jalen Wells base rookie. DeAndre Ayton, Buddy Hield, Brandon Posmiski, Pascal Siakam. Our first orange cracked ice is a Michael Bridges for the Knicks. And that is 36 out of 49 and a Donovan Clingan base rookie. See, the Knicks go to Giants, right? I think, remember correctly. We got James Harden, Trey Mann, Nurkic, Curry, Russell Westbrook, and then a Matthias Buzelis. Come on, give us a stained glass. We got Jaden Hardy, Jaren Jackson Jr., PJ Washington, Malik Branham on the green cracked ice, Bub Carrington, Jam Masters Mosaic, and a Kyle Filipowski base rookie. We'll also do like usually a recap of what we got top loaded at the end of the break too, guys. We got Karl Anthony Towns, Miles Turner, Pritchard, Kyrie Irving, Jokic on the Thunder Road, green mosaic, and an AJ Mitchell base rookie. Keep double tapping that screen, guys. How many likes can we get while we got the break going on? Everybody double tap that screen for me. Jaylen Brown, Jacob Kuminga. We got Bub Carrington living in it. Another Victor Wembanyama on the green, and Tristan Da Silva. Quite a few Bub Carringtons and a couple of Wemby's. Second year Wemby. Giddey, Nimbard, Butler, Keontae George, Anthony Edwards, Jam Master, and a KJ Simpson. Jaime, Murray, Jackson, Colin Sexton, Benedict Mathurin, orange cracked ice, going to the Pacers. That is 45 out of 49, and a Stephen Castle base rookie. Another out of 49. We usually average, I think it's about 12 of those too. Somewhere around there. Hachimura, Porter Jr., Embiid, Josh Hart. We have a Jalen Wells on the green, and a Shireman, one of the Grizzlies. Kobe White, Zach Collins, Jared Allen. We have a Alex Caruso going to the Thunder, green cracked ice. We have a Zion Williamson, Jam Masters, orange cracked ice, 22 out of 49, and a Stephen Castle base rookie. Going to the Pelicans. Jeremy Grant, Portis, Hartenstein, RJ Barrett, Zach Edey on the Jam Master green, and a Reed Shepherd base rookie. We usually find quite a few Reeds too. So Zach Edey there. Guys, this is just the first 5 boxes too. Simmons, Garland, Lowry, Alzer Thompson, Anthony Simmons, and then Paolo Banchero. Malik Branham, Smith Jr., KD, Zubik, Paolo Banchero, Elevate, and a Keyshawn George base rookie. Wemby, Braun, Poole, another auto going to the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. on the green cracked ice auto. We got James Harden silver, and then a Dirk Nowitzki. Going to the Bucks. That's Larson, I believe. Krispy Kreme, Mobley, Whitmore, Ingram, Bronny James Jr. on the green mosaic, and a Zachariah Ricochet. Terrence Mann, Kamara, Tatum. We have Russell Westbrook, green cracked ice, Ricochet on the Elevate mosaic, and a Jared McCain base rookie. Ready for it now? Okay. Be the last pack. Desmond Bain, Porter, Embiid, Josh Hart, Tristan Da Silva on the Elevate, and a Kevin Garnett. KG. Rozier, Collins, Allen, Tyrese Maxey mosaic, Messi on the green, and a Matthias Buzelis. Robert Williams, Murray, Randall, Norman Powell, Steph Curry, and a Dalton Connect. Not the one, yeah. We got Gobert, Obi Toppin, Derek Lively, LeBron James. We have a Sabonis for the Kings on the orange cracked ice, 20 out of 49. And then a Cody Williams, 20 out of 49 going to the Kings. Going to Kaysen, I believe. Levine, Henderson, Malik Monk, Middleton, Bogdanovich for the Clippers, and a Messi base rookie. About time. We got Okoro, Harris, De'Aaron Fox, Daniel Gafford on the green cracked ice, and then Anthony Edwards Elevate orange cracked ice. That's 22 out of 49, and a Topic base rookie. About an Ant-Man 49. See, just imagine if they would have put these same thing in the football, that would have been ridiculously sick. Like, I feel like they missed out on that. They should have done that. And why they didn't, I don't know. All right. That was just, like I said, just the first 5. Dang, heat kicked on in here. It's a little warm. I got the vent closed too. Good enough. Of course, it'd be right by where I'm sitting naturally. Kind of covered up more with the boxes. Guys, if you're not following, make sure to hit that follow button. I'm surprised we only have 15 people in here watching this rip, man. Usually we got double that. I'm telling you. I feel like TikTok's been on one this weekend. I don't know what their problem is. We got Brooks Lopez, Clarkson, Jokic, Caruso, Jason Tatum on the green, and a Ricochet. Usually we got 50 people in here watching, man. It's crazy. Giannis, Russell Westbrook, TJ McConnell, Jordan Clarkson, Emmanuel Quickly for the Raptors, and a Shireman. You're on YouTube? I got you. Marcus Sasser, Miles Turner, Pritchard, Kyrie Irving, SGA on the give and go, and a Dalton Connect. Does it look okay over there? If you do the chat, I can see the chat over there. I have a different box for the chat on YouTube and Twitch, so I can see it over there too. Chet Holmgren, Jacob. We got Kuminga. Next auto is going to go to the 76ers. Jeff Doughton Jr. on the scripts. And then we got a Damian Lillard silver and a Cam Christie base rookie. Looks good. Okay. Cool. Going to Philly. Going to Sabo. Grady Dick. What'd you call me? Nimbard, Butler, Keontae George, Mike Conley on the green, and then Alexander Sarr. About time he showed up. We got Dinwiddie, Jackson Jr., Sexton, Stephen Castle, debut, green cracked ice. Nice hit there. LeBron James, Jam Masters, and a Khalil Ware. Nice cracked ice Castle. Derek White, Davis, Brooks, Vucevic, another LeBron James. Got the regular and the green. And then a Cam Christie. Regular mosaic and the green mosaic. Caldwell Pope, Beasley, Mathurin, second year Brandon Miller. Got AJ Johnson for the Wizards and Alexander Sarr. Jackson, Bogdanovich, Quickly, Booker, Halliburton, and a Khalil Ware. I think the third Khalil Ware base rookie. Edwards, Watson, Champagne. We got next auto going to the Trailblazers. Terry Porter. Terry Porter, cracked ice auto, and then a Cam Whitmore for the Rockets, and a Kevin Garnett. That's a real auto right there. That's how you know these old school guys, man. They actually sign their name. They don't put GT on there. Dort, Clarkson, Jokic, Caruso, Jonathan Kuminga on the green, and a Buzelis. Shaden Sharp, Westbrook, McConnell, Jaden Hardy, and then a nice give and go Jared McCain orange cracked ice. That is 34 out of 49. And then Dalton Connect. Nice hit for Philly and Sabo. Out of 49, Jared McCain. Sick hit. Sochan, Smith, KD, Zubik, Anthony Edwards, Thunder Road Green, and Isaiah Collier. SGA, Braun, Poole, TJD. They have Tyler Smith for the Bucks and a Magic Johnson. Halliburton, Mobley, Whitmore, Ingram, Alexander Sarr on the Jam Master, and above Carrington. We got Luka, Jones, Kamara, Jason Tatum, Buddy Hield for the Warriors. It's going to Tyler. That is 49 out of 49. Little bookend there. And then Apollo Banchero. Little bookend. Keldon Johnson, LeVert, Jones Jr., DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, on the green, and a Saloon. What's up, Future? Cason Wallace, Brunson, green. James Harden on the green, cracked ice. Matthias Buzelis on the Jam Master, and a Zach Edey. Nice hit for the Bulls. Al Horford, Lillard, Marcanican, McDaniels, Stephen Castle, and Ed Performers green, and a Johnny Furphy. So Future ordered one of the toboggans down in the shop, guys. The green one, and dude, it is. I like them, man. I'm definitely gonna be ordering me some hats and shirts and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Is there a 1 of 1 in this? I mean, there could be. It's not guaranteed or nothing. We got Carter, Collins, Allen, Prince, Nimbard on the green, and above Carrington. Isaiah Stewart, Murray, Randall, Powell, Tyrese Maxey, and a Antonio Reeves. I'm mainly looking for a Ginny or something. Which I love the cracked ice though. Thomas, Williams, Lively, LeBron James. We have Jacoby Walter, debut rookie. There is a. No, that's not. Never mind. Thought it was a line. 23 out of 49 and a Risa Shea. That's a nice hit for the Raptors. Just caught my eye. But it's not what I thought it was. Rookie to 49. Klay Thompson, Henderson, Monk, Middleton, Paulo Banchero on the green. And a Sherman. I don't have anybody to talk to. Hey, it's alright. I'm used to it. Maybe one day I'll have a co-host or something. Aubrey, Trae Young, Jalen Williams, Steph Curry on the cracked ice City Edition there. Alexander Sarr, Thunder Road, and a Dalton Connect. Which I'm so focused on making sure I don't screw up something. You guys comment every now and then. That's fine with me. I was going to say, if I ask somebody to talk to me, that's usually going to be to harass me. So we got Tyrese Maxey, Mobley, Whitmore, Ingram, Yao Ming, and then a Jared McCain base rookie. They'd be like, what are you doing it like that for? Chris Paul, Kamara, Tatum, Duncan Robinson for Miami, Terrence Mann, and then a Shaquille O'Neal. Aaron Gordon, Levert, Jones, DeRozan, SGA Thunder Road, and a Dirk Nowitzki. Come on. Smart, Brunson, Draymond Green. Here's our next auto. Is going to the Pelicans. Jamal Cain going to the Pelicans. Auto. And we got Genesis. Is it a rookie? I don't know. KG, I don't think so. Not a rookie. Going to the Rockets. Jalen Green. Genesis. I believe that is Mr. Vanderpool. I was about to say, I knew we usually have a genie by now, but there we go. One card too, like, yeah, he was just a little early. That was a good pack. We got Lopez, Holiday, Pippen Jr., Reddish, Oso on the green, and then a Ryan Dunn. Okay, Giannis, Reeves, Vassell. We have Jokic on the green cracked ice. Luka Doncic on the Elevate Mosaic. And another Jokic. All right, halfway through that case. And like I said, there's a lot of, there's so many cards. But like I said, just for the sake of time, I mean, we'd be here for an extra hour if I was leaving a top load and everything. Next 5. Yeah, it has been a pretty good case. I mean, hits are pretty spread, you know, spread around, and good names. If you're new, guys, make sure to hit that follow button. Oh, really? Interesting to know. I grabbed a small glass tonight for water. I may run out of water before this break's over. We got Gafford, Levert, Jones Jr., DeRozan, Alexander Starr on the Elevate Mosaic, and a Jacoby Walter. I try to put the rookie inserts up here. That flap in the buttress. I know, right? Hunter, Brunson, Green, Paul George, Caruso on the green, and a Reed Shepherd. We need a big Reed Shepherd here in a minute. Bonchero, Holiday, Pippen Jr., Reddish, Jared McCain on the Ebb Performers, and Tyler Smith. It really doesn't make sense why they do that. It feels like a waste of cardboard. Thompson, Barnes, Reeves, Devin Vassell. We have a Tracy McGrady for the Raptors. 1 out of 49. First on print out of 49 in a Ja Morant. Nice little T-Mac there. I think before, wasn't it before the break? It was like, hey, the Raptors have anything good? Yeah, they usually hit cards. I think Bill was asking me. Oche, Bagley, Mitchell, Kuzma. We got Jeremy Grant, the Trailblazers, and a Yuki. Mortis Wagner, Alvarado, Wiggins. There it is. Reed Shepherd on the cracked eye screen. Called it. Giannis, Thunder Road, and a Keyshawn George. I'm pretty sure I said that. I don't know if you classify it as a big card, but it's definitely a Reed Shepherd card. And I'm just saying, that's what I said. We got Jones, Bogdanovich, Quickly, Booker, Damian Lillard on the give and go Mosaic, and an Oso. I need to learn how to say his last name. Agorado or Oradoro. I don't know. Johnson, Watson, Champagne. Why did I even try? That's a better question. LeBron James, Jaden Hardy, and a Jalen Wells. Everybody's like, dude, you know you can't say that. We got Cason Wallace, Clarkson, Jokic, Caruso, Dalton Connect, Elevate, and a Terrence Shannon Jr. Base rookie. Sabonis, Murray, Westbrook, TJ McConnell. How about a Ja Morant? Ja Morant, orange, cracked ice, 36 out of 49. And a LeBron James, 36 out of 49. How many years he will serve? If he doesn't quit acting like an idiot. Terrible. We got Miles Bridges, Turner, Pritchard, Irving. We got a Bobby Clinton for the Detroit Pistons, and then a Jalen Wells. I couldn't get it out. What's up, guys? Welcome in if you're just joining us. Appreciate you hanging out for this awesome break here. We're having fun. It's fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. If you want to grab any personals, guys, we can rip personals after the break. We got Bilal, Jacob, Kuminga, TJ McConnell for the Pacers, Cracked Ice, Victor Wembanyama on the Epic Performers Mosaic, and a Larry Bird. Even though it's second year Wemby, I always say any Wemby is a good Wemby. What are we doing here? Come on. Right. Hawkins, Lillard, Marcanican, McDaniels, Dalton Connect. There we go. We're missing him too. And a Risa Shea on the Epic Performers green. It's so funny, people that have it all, you know. Cheap viewers. What does that say? I don't know what that's talking about. Never mind. We got Johnson, Young, Williams. There we go. Alexander Sarr, Mosaic, Collins, and a Rob Dillingham. People that, well, I was saying, people that have like everything, and then they go and do some of the dumbest stuff. You're like, what are we doing? Like, why? For no good reason. We got Dante, Davis, Brooks, Vucevic, Jalen Brunson, T-Mac. Come on, we need a full capacity. Maxey, Paul, Beasley, Mathurin, Jaden, Ivy. Going to Detroit. That is 34 out of 49 and a Johnny Furphy. Little orange cracked ice. Get up there. What's up, Scott? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Appreciate you stopping in. Gordon, Bogdanovich, Quickly, Booker, Dalton Connect again on the green, and above Carrington. So usually the Lakers light it up in these breaks too. Marcus Smart, Watson, Champagne. We got Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. Stephen Castle, Ever Performers, and a Antonio Reeves. Spurs doing all right too. Spurs, Mr. Vanderpool. Murphy, Mann, Nurkic, Curry, Jared McCain, give and go, and a Risa Shea. A lot of Risa Shea rookies. Take another Jared McCain. Simmons, Jackson Jr., Washington, Cam Spencer for the Grizz, Tyrese Maxey, and a Jared McCain. I like all the rookie inserts, man. There's like not a shortage of rookie inserts. Sochan, Portis, Hartenstein, Barrett, Risa Shea on the Jam Masters, and a Jacoby Walter. SGA, Halliburton, Garland, Lowry. We have Draymond Green for the Warriors. That is 46 out of 49. And a Reed Shepherd. Everybody double tap that screen, guys. Can we get to 10K likes? Can we at least get to 10K? We're at 59, I think. 5,900. Doncic, Smith, Katie, Zubik, Yao Ming on the green, and a Tyler Smith. Jones, Braun, Poole, Collins, Sexton for the Jazz. Dalton Connect on the Ever Performers, and a Ja Morant. Lakers are showing out now. Derek White, Lavert, Jones Jr., DeMar DeRozan, Donovan Clingan on the Elevate, and a Marisa Shea again. Good night. Caldwell Pope, Brunson, Green. We have a Saloon, Mosaic, Grady Dick, and a Jared McCain. Magic have been a little quiet in this break. Usually Magic are all over the place too. Jackson, Holiday, Pippen, Reddish, Zach Edey, Elevate, and a Jacoby Walter. Maybe they're in the next 5. We got the one Genesis. Usually there's at least 2, sometimes 3. Edwards, Dort, Reeves, Vassell. We have Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. 43 out of 49 and a Reed Shepard. A lot of out of 49s though. That's a good thing. I like these numbered cards. Out of 49 for a blaster box is low. Sharp, Bagley, Mitchell, Kuzma, Victor Wembanyama on the green, and a Tyler Smith. Yeah, I know. Kind of crazy. Usually typically we hit 2 to 3. Outside of the 3 cases where we hit 40 in one case. Cole Anthony, Alvarado, Wiggins, Nimbard, Cracked Ice. We got Ja on the Everformers, and another Ja. What's up, Lopez? How's it going, man? Yeah, I think the Mavs had a... Didn't the Mavs have an auto earlier? Pretty sure. Nice, Lopez. That's cool, man. Hope y'all had a good time. Oh. UFC fights. Hey. All that matters is that you enjoyed yourself, right? That she enjoyed herself. She used to box. I bet she'd probably tear your head up, son. She had to. Alright, let's get this back just a little. There we go. Alright. He said I don't talk back much. That's hilarious. Alright, final 5, guys. Let's go. We got TJD, Smith Jr., KD, Zubik, LeBron James, Thunder Road, and a Filipowski. Schroeder, Braun, Poole, Jalen Johnson Mosaic, Peyton Watson, and a KD. Prince, Mobley, Whitmore, Ingram, Jaylen Brown, Isaiah Collier. Paramedics are real nice. Brandon Miller, Cunningham, Kamara, Jason Tatum. We have a rookie, Dayron Holmes for the Nuggets. That is 3 out of 49 and above Carrington. Love the rookie out of 49. It's always nice. He's in the Paramedics are real nice. Duncan Robinson, Lavert, Jones Jr., DeRozan, DeAndre Ayton in the green, and Apollo Banchero. Naz Reid, Brunson, green. We have a Matthias Buzelis on the green cracked ice. And then Anthony Edwards, Thunder Road, Mosaic, and a Saloon. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I hope I pronounced it right. Here's what it is. Older brother got into boxing. That's scary. Williams, Scoot Henderson, Malik Monk, Middleton, Zion on the Jam Masters, and a Bobby Clinton. Thompson, Harris, Fox, Segan, Zach Edey on the green, and a Yuki. Aubrey Jr., Johnson, McCollum, Claxton, Jared McCain on the give and go, and a Sheed, Jamal Sheed. Yeah, no, contender. We got Derek White, Caldwell Pope, Murray, Bradley Beal, Krispy Kreme, Porzingis. That is 16 out of 49 in the Yao Ming. Krispy Kreme. Let's go into Boston. The Boston team. We got Jackson, Russell, Finney Smith, Drummond, Julian Champagne on the green, and a Stephen Castle. Come on. Edwards, Van Vliet, Capella, Krispy Kreme on the green again. Anthony Davis, and a Alexander Sarr. 3 boxes. Dort, OG Anatomy, Ivy, LaMelo Ball, Zion, and a Harrison Ingram. Shaden Sharp, Podzmitsky, Siakam, Jordan Hawkins, Buddy Hield, and a Wemby. Yeah, happy birthday, man. Cole Anthony, Mann, Nurkic, Curry, Nowitzki, Dalton Connect. Kawhi Leonard, Jackson Jr., Washington. We got another rookie auto, Harrison Ingram for the Spurs on the rookie cracked ice. And we got another Genesis here. We got Jalen Brunson. Not a rookie again. Man. Harrison Barnes for the Spurs, Genesis. Back-to-back Spurs hits there. Nice. Going to Mr. Vanderpool with an auto and a genie. Yeah, they're doing all right this one. We got Hero, Portis, Hartenstein, Barrett. We got Zachariah Risache on the green, and a Dean Bona. Telling you guys, there's so many cards here. That was you the last break. We got Duran, Garland, Lowry. We have Miles Turner on the green cracked ice. Anthony Edwards, Elevate Mosaic, and a Ron Holland. Gene Auto, yep. Trent Jr., Holiday, Pippen Jr., Cam Reddish, Joel Embiid, Elevate, and a Zach Edey. We got Bam, Reeves, Vassell, DeVincencio, Bub Carrington, and a Messi. Bub's been all in this break, man. Usually it's usually one of the 3 or 4. So, and I'll tell you why, contender, because somebody helped me pronounce it during a break one time, like you guys did a minute ago, and now I've just remember. Thompson, Bagley, Mitchell, Kuzma, LeBron James, Alexander Sarr. I don't remember who it was that helped me, but Paul George, Alvarado. We got Andrew Wiggins, another auto here. Nice. Ron Harper for the Bulls. Ron Harper going to Chicago. We got Alexander Starr and Jason Tatum Silver. It's a pretty cool looking auto. Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous. That's right. That's me. It's like I try to sound it out and I just sound even more stupid. We got Sadiq Bey, Daniels, John Morant, Jalen Green, Devin Booker for the Suns, and a Damian Lillard. Segan, Jonas, Zion, Terrence Mann on the cracked ice, Victor Wembanyama, Elevate, and a Cam Spencer. Last box of basketball. Good luck, guys. Suggs, Nimbard, Butler, Keontae George, Luka Doncic, Everett Former Green, and a Zach Edey. Wagner, Jackson, Sexton, Champagne, Jordan Clarkson on the green, and a Steph Curry. Horford, Porter Jr., Embiid, Hart, Reed Shepherd on the Thunder Road, and a Bronny James Jr. Carter Jr., Collins. We got points. See, you never know when points are going to show up. 400 points going to Starsky. Baylor Shireman on the hollow and a Jared McCain. It's the only thing, man. It should have been an auto, but instead they gave us points. Is what it is. I don't think Starsky's here. I haven't seen him. He jumped in before we went live. Stewart, Murray, Randall, Powell. We got James Harden and Mogbo. Last pack, guys. Good luck. Come on. Cameron Thomas, Lively, LeBron James, ending with a rookie, cracked ice, Donovan Clingan, and one more cracked ice. Jokic on the Epic Performers. That is going to be 15 out of 49, which is a number match on top of that going to Mr. Wendell. Number match, Jokic, orange cracked ice, and a Reed Shepherd. Dude, that's sick. All right, that one's broke. Sick, sick, sick. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's so many cards here, guys. Like that, I didn't even get sleeved up either yet. But you might not get in a big hit. You're gonna get in quantity. Most in these type breaks, most teams get on average like 10 to 15 top-loaded cards at minimum. All right, I need another pack of this, another pack of that. I need to get some more top loaders real quick. And then we'll start on the football. If I can get to them over here. Thought I had enough over here. Yes, they did. He said, "Oh, the Ravens got." You got didn't you get a number card too, Kason? Felt like a default answer. No, there were several in there. I remember calling out Detroit, a couple other ones. Pelicans. All right, guys. Was it one? Okay. Couldn't remember. Let's get on to some football. Are you ready for some football? This blade, man. Like, it either feels like it doesn't cut at all, or it doesn't cut at all. It's opened a lot of boxes in its day. I'm running on a very little amount of sleep, so I'm kind of starting to lose it. Welcome in, guys. Make sure to hit that follow button. Keep double tapping that screen, guys. Trying to get those likes going. There's some kind of contest I'm in where, like, if you get a bunch of likes, it gives you points or something. I don't know if it helps. I do all this stuff to try to help with, like, foot traffic, and sometimes it seems like it works and sometimes it doesn't, but if we can get as many likes as we can, that'd be great. Any good pulls? There was a couple of nice ones, Justin. There's we had a couple of autos, a bunch of number cards, one Genesis. The break's posted over on YouTube if you want to go rewatch it. Along with this one will be there too as well. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. We got Lamar Jackson, Josh Simmons, Jordan Addison, Luther Burden, Kid Reporter, T. Higgins, and a Randy Moss. Leonard Williams, Chamari Dyke, Torrey Horton on the green, BTJ, Brock Purdy, and a Zerlin. Start throwing bigger. We got Justin Jefferson, Dan Fouts, Travis Hunter on the orange elevate, Henderson, Walker, and a Richardson. I wish these were numbered to 49, man. I feel like they dropped the ball on that so bad. They should have made the orange to 49. I think that would have made the set so much better. We got Spurrier, Arroyo, Colston, Loveland on the hollow, Puka, Lewis, and a Warner. What am I doing? Wrong stack, dummy. Welcome in, everybody. Bucky Irving, Schlesinger, Zach Braun. We got Matthew Golden, notoriety, Caleb Williams, and a Victor Cruz. I'm going to throw a few of these up here. If we keep getting a bunch of them, I'm going to slow down and putting them up here. So used to ripping the other ones backwards. They're upside down. We got Boswell, Lad McConkey, Saquon Barkley on the green, Drake May, notoriety, Johnson, and a DJ Moore. Malik Neighbors, Shador Sanders, Ted McMillan on the green variation, Ted on the elevate, Gannon, and a Robinson. Panthers. And Cobra. Devonna Chan. We got Barat Bowers, Jalen Milrow in the orange notoriety, Bigsby Miller, and a Garrett. I don't know why. I think that's that one and Tyler Warren. Their notoriety cards, I think, are probably two of the better looking ones. Did they count? I have no idea. Yeah, it was something I was looking at before I went live. We got Franklin Martinez. I don't even know if I think I signed up for it. Jimmy Horton Jr. on the green. Calvin Johnson, Odunze, and an Andrews. Marquise Brown, Fanning Jr., Xavier Worthy, green. Marshall Falk, Manning, and a J.J. McCarthy. Thanks, I appreciate that. Jordan Love. We got Campbell, Rich Gannon, Genesis, Mike Gesicki going to the Bengals. Crosby and a Branch right off the bat here. Jenny Gesicki. I want stained glass and micro mosaic in the same break. That's what I really want. Newbin, Leggett, Kareem Hunt, Loveland notoriety, Tyler Warren, and the Singletary. We got Zaire Franklin, Gordon Jr., Stewart, Malik Neighbors, Davis, and a Travis Kelce. The cheapest Jenny card. We got Dilfer, Bryce Young, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Brown, Tracy Jr., and a Khalil Shakir. Die-hard Steelers fan. Blount, Rourke. We got Patrick Queen, Jamar Chase on the orange. Ever Performers, Cook, and a McCaffrey. Nate, are you in here? Thought I seen your name, Nate. Russell Wilson, Josh Jacobs, Trey Hendrickson, Warner, McVay, and a Hubbard. It has been a Bengals box. What's up, Golfer Dozen? Strout, Drake May, Trey Harris, Kyle Williams, notoriety, Caleb Johnson, and another Williams. Schultz, Burden, got Tesla on the Elevate, Watson, Hester, and a Ferguson. Johnson, Etienne, Michael Irving, Jaden Reed, Tucker, and a Brazil. Jalen Hurts, Steve Young, DK Metcalf, Elevate. We got Ashton Genty, Orange, notoriety, Shador Variation, and OBJ. Warren Sapp, Williams, Tyler Warren on the green, Stingley, Harris, and a Campbell. Going to Starsky as well. Marshall Falk, Sampson, Thurman Thomas, Lab McConkey, Love, and a Theismann. Judy, Wes Chandler, James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons, Bigsby, Allen, and Ertz. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great night. Make sure to hit that follow button. Keep double tapping that screen, guys. Eric Molds, Jalen Rolls, Disley, Hines Allen, Vic, and a Clowney. We got Quinion Mitchell, Zabel, Isaiah Davis, Bobby Wagner, Sanders, and a Frank Gore. Marvin Harrison Jr., Tutton, Aaron Smith, Mosaic, London, Goff, and Anderson. Bryce Young, CD Lamb, CJ Stroud on the Orange Touchdown Masters, Travis Hunter Variation, Jewel, and a McBride. Debo Samuel, St. Brown, Ricky Pearsall on the green, Devontae Adams, Elevate, Komet, and a Njoku. Cooper Cup, Caden Prather, Marshall Falk on the silver there, Brock Bowers, Collins, and a Joe Green. Kenny Clark, Travis Hunter, base rookie, Cedric Tillman, silver, Justin Jefferson, Jetback Variation, and a Tony Pollard. All right, that's the first 5 Mosaic. Not bad. Plenty of rookies and a Genesis. I mean, we still got 15 boxes to go. And don't forget, guys, we'll have another value break tomorrow night. It's going to have Mosaic. It's going to have Phoenix. It's going to have Absolute. It's going to be a nice value break. Not super expensive to get into. The Mosaic that's in it's going to be the second half of the Mosaic case that we started last night of blaster boxes. Jetta stained glass. Trying to make that water last. We got Quinion Mitchell, A.J. Brown, Derwin James Jr. on the orange, London, Travis Hunter, and a DJ Moore. Harrison Jr., Bryce Young, Woody Marks for the Texans, Chuba Hubbard, Jewel, and a Frank Gore. Debo Samuel, Will Howard, Demario Davis, Jahmyr Gibbs, Komet, and a Jared Goff. St. Brown, R.J. Harvey, Donovan Jackson for the Vikings silver. Terrell Davis, Collins, and a McBride. Cooper Cup. Dylan Gabriel, base rookie. Devon A. Chan, A.J. Brown, Beck, and Njoku. Kenny Clark, Mellett, Trevor Lawrence Green, Chase Brown, Joe Green, and Tony Pollard. Hurts, Steve Young. How about Denzel Burke? Rookie Scripps auto going to the Cardinals and going to Paul. Little Scripps auto there. Shador, Harris, and a Ferguson. Warren Sapp, Campbell, Parsons, Jaden Daniels, touchdown master, orange, Jordan Love, and an OBJ. We got Falk, Marion Hampton, Max Crosby, Terrell Owens, Bigsby, and a Campbell. Johnston, Eamon Worry, Trent McDuffie, Julius Peppers, Tucker, and a Brazil. Jerry Jeudy, Watkins, Cade Otton, BTJ, touchdown master, Allen, and a Theismann. Eric Molds, Steve Young, silver, Chop Robinson, mosaic, Vic, Clowney, and Etienne. I just realized the first 10 that we did last night out of the other case, we hit a Genesis and an auto. So I'm interested to see what else we can find. We got Zaire Franklin, Ty Felton, rookie mosaic, Shadur Sanders notoriety, Davis, Cook, and a Kelsey. Isn't going as well. Them basketball hobby blasters are loaded, dude. Dilfer, Starks, Tracy Jr., Puka Nakua, Warner, and a Tracy Jr. again. That's why I was hoping they would do with these. We got Blount, Wilson. How about a micro mosaic? Micro mosaic. Benito, McVay, and a Shakir. Let's just rip the Band-Aid. Jamar Chase. Micro mosaic. Going to the Bengals. What a Bengals break, son. Bengals, I don't know that they've hit this many hits in a while. How about a Genie and a micro mosaic, Nate? Nate said, I've been waiting for this. Strout, Scatabo, Matthew Golden, Devontae Adams on the orange, Johnson, and a McCaffrey. Come on, dude. We gotta do stained glass now, right? Drake May, Lovett, Kyle Williams on the green, Caleb Williams, Watson, and a Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard. Inbrad does, Nate does. Schultz, Franklin, Igbuka notoriety, Jaden Reed, Williams, and a Hester. And this is only half the case. We still got a half a case to go, man. I'm excited. We got Derrick Henry, Mooney, Chris Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Willis, and a Coleman. Baker Mayfield, Higgins, Ty Felton, Brock Bowers, Notoriety Orange, Barber, and a Murray. Joe Namath, Loveland, Jack Halls for the Bills, Omarion Hampton, Notoriety, Genty, and a Reed. Matthew Stafford, Jackson Dart, base rookie, Thielen, Jackson Dart, Notoriety, Tate, and a likely. Good to see some Jackson Darts there. We need a few more. We need a Jackson Dart stained glass. That'd be out of this world. Gabe Davis, Jaden Blue, Trevor Lawrence Silver, Ricky White for the Seahawks, Henry, and a Mixon. Tiki Barber, Walker, Manning, Hall, Cam Ward on the variation rookie, and a Patrick Mahomes. No love lost there, huh, Sober? Leggett, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Milrow, Kelvin Banks Jr. on the green, BTJ, and a Branch. Leonard Williams, Pat Bryant, Devontae Adams, Cam Ward, Notoriety Orange, Brock Purdy, and a Mike Singletary. Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Barkley, Henderson, Moss, and a Zerlin. Spurrier, Lambert Smith, Malik Neighbors, Jaden Daniels, Williams, and a Walker. I think we'll hit a honeycomb next, and then hopefully we'll find a stained glass. Bucky Irving, Boswell, Jared Verse Green, Lewis Johnson, and a Richardson. Lad McConkey, Humfield, Bowers, Sanders, Warner, and a Victor Cruz. Eating those boxes over my shoulder. Yeet. What's up, guys? Welcome in. If you're new, make sure to hit that follow button. We are about 3/4 of the way through this break. Yeah, future man. I wish you'd have got in, man. Dude, I appreciate you sending me pictures of that toboggan, dude. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna order me some hats and shirts and stuff. I'm excited to get some stuff in. But I showed it to Mrs. She's like, dude, that looks good. I'm like, yeah. I was worried. We got Joe Morris, Banks Jr., Brian Robinson Jr., Hendrickson, Tet, and a Ricky Pearsall. DK Metcalf, Johnson, Jerome Ford, Bryce Young, Thomas, and a Seymour. Yeah, I didn't know how good the quality would be or anything. I've never done anything through them. Komet, Williams, Josh Allen, Andrew Van Ginkel, Favre, and an Aaron Jones. Robert Brooks, Quinn Ewers on the green, Taylor, Welker, Loveland, and a Freeney. Hey, Future, I've got some soccer stuff in the shop. Sutton, Graham, we got Jerome Ford Mosaic, Jamar Chase Green, Sherwood, and a Geno Smith. Caleb Williams, Halls, Saquon Barkley, Connor Robinson, and a Jeff Blake. Gasecki, Sherwood, Peyton Manning, R.J. Harvey, Demario Davis, and a Derwin James Jr. Got Fouts, Beck, Jalen Milroe notoriety, Abdul Carter, and the orange notoriety, Tracy Jr. and a Zay Flowers. Got Jamal Charles, Montez Sweat, Geno Smith, Stroud, Otten, and Trevor Lawrence. Warren Moon, Williams, Jamar Chase, Owens, McDuffie, and a Cedric Tillman. Come on. Some rookie heat here. Come on. Benson, Caleb Johnson, Mosaic, Ashton Genty, Thielen, Milroe, and a Waddle. We got Hunter Henry, Scorton, Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter, Elevate, Estime, and a Micah Parsons. Fitzgerald, Judkins, Jared Verse, Emeka Ibuka, Elevate Orange, that's pretty sick. Hooper, and a Winfield Jr. for the Bucks. Barack Bowers, Laporta, Audric Estime, Puka Nacua, Drake May, and Jeff Blake. Roddy White, Matthew Golden, Wester for the Ravens, Stroud, Touchdown Masters, Cower, and a Wilkins. A.J. Brown, Hunter, BTJ, Quinshon Judkins, Lutz, and a George Pickens. Kareem Hunt, Trent McDuffie Silver, Chop Robinson, Van Ginkel, Peppers, and a Godwin. Isaiah Davis, Stewart, Donovan, Omari Hampton notoriety, JSN, and a Justin Fields. Damn it. Chandler, Helm, Micah Parsons Green, Lamar Jackson, Gates, and a Terry McLaurin. John Elway, Ibuka, Elevate, Puka, Orange, Williams, Brown, and a Stevenson. Addison, Kyle McCord, Kyron Williams, Dylan Gabriel, Shireman, and a Eric Dickerson. George Kittle, Ibuka, Mason Taylor on the color match green, Ashton Genty notoriety green, Wilson, and a Fairbairn. They got Genty orange and Genty green. Jerome Ford, Myers, R.J. Harvey variation green, Van Ginkel, A.D. Mitchell, and a Tyreek Hill. Chop Robinson, A.O. Manor, Derwin James Jr., Abdul Carter, another Abdul Carter, and a Mike Evans. Come on, give us some rookie quarterbacks. Toon, Mullins, Al Toon again, Puka, Gannon, and a Josh Allen. Malik Neighbors, Booker, Jane Daniels, Everformers orange, Bigsby, and a BTJ. Achan, Jalen Lane, Shamar Stewart, And a green, Cam Ward notoriety, a Dunze, and a Robinson. Franklin, Brock Bowers notoriety, Manning, Crosby, Miller, and a Miles Garrett. Marquise Brown, Jordan Love, Cole Kmet silver, Riley Leonard mosaic, Warren variation, and then Mark Andrews. Spelled it last one right. We got Newbin, Ferguson, Jacoby Myers, James Higgins, and a JJ McCarthy. All right. Final five. And we'll do a quick recap of what we got. Come on. What we got top loaded up here. All right. My water did make it. With a little to spare. Here we go, guys. Good luck. We got Darnell Mooney, Hairston, Richard Seymour, Trey Harris, Elevate, Rogers, and a Keon Coleman. You know, Cobra, knowing that, I think I'm just going to find a random base Rogers and send it to you. Baker Mayfield, John Elway, Puka Nakua, Elevate, Orange, Mosaic, Willis, Reed, and an Okongwu. Joe Namath, Ted McMillan, Jack Beck on the silver variation rookie, Larry Fitzgerald, Barber, and a Kyler Murray. Pay you to burn. That's funny. So I'm going to send it to you, man. Stafford, Henderson, Jonathan Taylor. We got Ashton Genty, Likely, and a Mixon. Gabe Davis, George Kittle, Bajan, Tate, Henry, and a Patrick Mahomes. Return to sender. Come on. Give us a... I don't really want to stained glass. Barber, Cam Ward, base rookie. Jaden Higgins, silver. Caleb Johnson, Brees Hall, and a Corey Dillon. We got Burrow, Carmichael, Tank Bigsby, Jack Beck, Cam Scatterbo, and an Etienne. Van Noy, James, Bo Nix, touchdown masters. We got Jared Verse, orange, AJ Brown, and a grad shear. Dawson Knox, Derek Harmon, Jaden Daniels, touchdown master. Shields, Tua, and a TJ Hawkinson. Sam Darnold, Kenneth Grant, Brett Favre, McBride, Milano, and a Horn. One pack, one card. One pack, one card. Michael Penix Jr., Tyler Show on the green, and then we got another Genesis here. Jackson Dart, variation. Johnson, Culpepper. Is it a rookie? It's not a rookie. Jalen Warren for the Steelers. Who else? Steelers. Spurs, man. Good night. Tyler Show on the green. Defense. We got Roethlisberger, Derrick Henry, Wes Welker, Tyler Warren, notoriety, Barkley, and a Kamara. Tajay Spears, Olave, Thornton Jr. on the green, Josh Allen, Cam Ward, Woolen. Contender says, come on, Vikings. Need ya. Kraft, Horn Jr., Khalil Shakir, Russo, White, and a Bo Nix. Jared Verse, Horton, Jordan Addison for the Vikings, Jaden Higgins, Hurts, and a Dobbs. Come on. I still believe there's got to be a stained glass. Armstead, Aaron Jones, BTJ on the green touchdown match. Not green, orange. Ridley, Irvin, and a Downs. I got my colors mixed up. I was looking at the Aaron Jones. Will Anderson Jr., Tyler Warren, Kurt Warner, Campbell, Moss, and a Jahmyr Gibbs. Jeffrey Simmons. How about a rookie honeycomb going to Matthew Golden and the Packers on the honeycomb. Nice variation. Tyler Show variation. Smith and a Foreman. I told you we'd find a honeycomb. Hoping for stained glass, but rookie variation. That's going to Mr. Larson. I'm not sure if Larson's in here. I haven't seen him tonight. Adams, Show. We got Roma Dunze, Jalen Hurts, Jane Daniels, and a Jennings. Jawan Jennings. Gotta get to sleep. McLeod, Thornton Jr., Brian Branch, Lamar Jackson on the Everformers Orange, Braun and the Stingley Jr. I still believe there's a stained glass. Gotta be. McGee, we got Graham Mertz for the Texans, Jalen Milroe, notoriety green, Swift, Higgins, and a Taylor. Jamar Chase, Mertz. We got Colston Loveland on the variation green, Dylan Gabriel, Taylor, and a Kongwu for the Bears. Dorsett, Prescott, Giddens, Dwight Freeney, Newbin, and a Cam Hayward. Bryce Schultz, the Bears. Skulls, excuse me. Duggar, Ewers, Kittle, Garrett Wilson, Diggs, and a Shockley. Last box of the break. Come on. Be hot. Lattimore, Warren Sapp on the silver. Drake May, Bettis, Stone, and Jalen Warren. Cosner. Got Wester, Omarion Hampton, notoriety. Montgomery, Golden, and Apuka. Garrett Wilson, Justin Herbert, Christian McCaffrey, mosaic. Brock Bowers, CeeDee Lamb, and a Williams. Mark Brunell, Mason Taylor, James Conner, Travis Hunter, Elevate, Hubbard, and a Worthy. Jonnu Smith, Shamar Stewart, DJ Giddens, Golden on the notoriety, Lewis, and a Braun. Last pack, guys. Good luck. We got Pierce, Marks, Metcalf, Barkley, Jacobs, and a Disley. Nothing known. Appreciate everybody that got into that break. Helped us get that one filled up. If you didn't hit anything decent, guys, you know I'm going to try to send you some free packs or some additional stuff as a thank you. I do appreciate everybody that got into that one. We'll do a quick recap And then if anybody wants to grab any personals, we'll do that before we call it a night. Pretty solid break overall. I mean, honestly, a lot of case hits, a lot of inserts. I know a couple teams stood a little taller than others, but okay, cool. Let me recap this real quick. Thank you, Lopez. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, that basketball, man. If you see it on the table, guys, get into the break with that basketball in it. Like it is just, it's loaded down. I mean, absolutely loaded. Didn't sleeve a whole lot of baseball for time's sake. Alright. So here we go. Quick recap, guys. We got Roki Sasaki on the Chrome Silver. We've got Arraez, Luis Arraez on the Pinstripe patch. That is game used. Paul Skeens Mini No Border. And then a Laura Prepin gold out of 5 out of 50. And then we got Mogbo, Bub Carrington, Sam Perkins auto, Zach Eady, Gary Trent Jr. auto, Jalen Wells, Messi, Bronny James, another Eady, Victor Wembanyama, Wemby, Risa Shea, Zion to 49, Bridges to 49, Benedict Mathurin to 49, Bub Carrington, Anthony Edwards to 49, DeMatteis Sabonis to 49. We got De Silva, Terry Porter auto, AJ Johnson, Stephen Castle Cracked Ice, Jalen Green Genesis, Stephen Castle, Buddy Hield to 49, Buzelis, Tyler Smith, Jacoby Walter to 49, Jared McCain to 49, Jeff Downton Jr. auto, Alexander Sarr, Jamal Cain auto, Sarr, Harrison Barnes Genesis, Donovan Clingan, Shireman, Bub Carrington, Krispy Kreme on the Cracked Ice to 49, Zach Eady, Buzelis, Wemby, Saloon, Jared McCain, Jaden Ivey to 49, Sarr, Connect, Wemby, Clintman, Tracy McGrady to 49, Oso, Jokic to 49, and that one is a number match, 15 out of 49. 400 Panini points. Ron Harper auto, Risa Shea, Harrison Ingram auto, Donovan Mitchell to 49, Klingon, Draymond Green to 49, Cam Spencer, Stephen Castle, Dalton Connect, John Morant to 49, Reed Shepard, Dayron Holmes to 49, and another Dalton Connect. And then, and like I said, that's just the stuff we got top. There's still a stack of stuff over here. Does they go to you? No, they go to Starsky. Travis Hunter, Colston Loveland, Matthew Golden on the nice golden honeycomb there. Tyler Show, Jack Beck, Ibuka on the orange, Cam Ward orange, Tyler Warren, Denzel Burke auto, Tet McMillan, Mike Gesicki Genesis, Matthew Golden, Colston Loveland, Jamar Chase Micro Mosaic, so sick. Jalen Warren Genesis, RJ Harvey, Ashton Genty, another Ashton Genty, Jalen Milroe, Torrey Horton, and a Travis Hunter orange Elevate. So there we go, guys. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody that got into that one. Make sure you're following here on TikTok. Make sure you're following on Twitch. Make sure you're following on YouTube, guys. That way you can go back and rewatch any break, anytime, if you happen to miss out on it. If you want to grab some personal, guys, we'll do personals now. Future, it makes me nervous. I think Future may have got soccer packs. So let me Go ahead and